What's up, guys? It's Brian Mastermind here with you once again. And today, guys, I'm going to be showing you guys a very profitable trading strategy. Now, before I do start, I want you guys to go onto this website right here. It's called myfxbook.com. Now, you want to check out this site before you actually start your trading. Make sure that the markets are in good condition in order for you to trade. Now, now it's perfect, so it's a good time to trade. If there's ever a high impact news event that coming out, or you get a bar that like this and says none on it, you want to avoid trading in these two circumstances. So if there's high impact movement or there's non-impact, if there's no movement in the market, I would say avoid trading. With the high impact movement, I would say avoid trading for the next hour or so. And with the none, I would say just don't trade for pretty much for that session completely, or come back in maybe 4 to 3 hours later. If you have none the whole day, don't trade at all. Like, especially if it's a bank holiday I think it was on Monday. If you guys watch my previous video, there was actually a period where it was none the whole day. So if there is a bank holiday or a particular holiday and you're aware of it, don't trade that day. I mean, most brokers are potentially closed on the bank holidays and stuff. I know IQ option was closed the whole of yesterday. Well, pretty much half of yesterday. I did play some trades yesterday, but not as much. I think I placed about 2 or 3 trades yesterday. I don't remember if I think one won and the other one lost. I can't remember. But I would say, guys, don't trade on any holidays, especially bank holidays as well, because for one, there's not going to be any volatility in the market, so that means that the main assets aren't going to be open, so there's not any movement that's going to be in the market. Now, I use IQ options to place my trades. I'm actually in this trade right here, guys, on EuroJPY. I've actually put a wrong trade. I put on EuroJPY. Let's check out EuroJPY and see how that is. Let me go into here. EuroJPY. Let's see, EuroJPY. Let's search that. EuroJPY. New order, or not new order, I would say open the window, and I want to use my strategy. That's the one. Perfect. And when I go to 1 minute chart, it's pretty the same. I think it's pretty much similar. Yeah, it's pretty much similar to to the Euro USD. So I mean, my entry point was, I believe, was somewhat around here or so. I mean, it's already double top here. There's a double top sort of movement here. Guys, I will be giving you guys this strategy for absolutely free of charge. All you have to do is email me. I'll leave the email my email in the description down below, and I'll instruct you on how you can get the template for absolutely free of charge. Now, guys, if you're brand new to buying options or trading itself, how they work is you have 2 options, basically, call or put. Just that is just that simple, call or put. But if you invest $100 on your trade, if you was to ever, all price has to do is, depending on which option you picked, price has to be just higher or lower at that price. Now my price is 122.44995. Price just has to be lower than this price here, and I will make a 76% profit on this particular trade setup. So I'll make $380 profit so long as price stays below this line here. That's just that simple. I will make my profit. If price goes against me, then I would then lose that money. But I use a martingale system which helps me recoup some losses, but we only martingale 3 times maximum. Sometimes you can push it to 4, but that's really pushing it, guys. That's really pushing it. So, and at the 3rd time or the 4th time, depending on if you want to push it a little bit, you stop trading for the day completely. You stop trading for the day absolutely completely, right? And if you're not looking to take these martingaling sort of strategies, this money management system, that's completely entirely up to you. You can use 1 to 5% of your account. based on how much confirmation you have. Of course, the more confirmation you have, the more percentage of your account you can put down. So, for example, let me look for a setup for confirmation. Confirmation is basically how much confirmation is pointing that the currency pair is going to go in the correct direction. So, for one being the stochastic here, if the stochastic is out, for example, let's look at this setup right here. This setup right here. Is this a 5% sort of trade setup? I can tell you, no, it's not. No, it's not. Why? Because we've got a red signal. That's 1, right? A signal is 1. We're out in stochastic. That's 2, right? Are we in some sort of structure? Let's have a look and see if we are in some sort of structure. Let's see. It may look like we are. Let's see. Place right there. Now, yes, we are in some sort of structure. That's 3. I can say that's 3. Okay. Now that's great. Okay, we've got 3 confirmations. Now let me get this line here and just double check that it is actually, yeah, we are in a pretty much an area of structure right here. So that's 3 confirmations. So this is just a 3% trade. Now this is not going to be a 5% because why it wasn't a 5%? Because we didn't get all 5 confirmations. Now 5 confirmations would be a really good perfect trade would be if price is out. For example, this one here looks like a really nice 5% trade here. We've got stock is out of the stochastic, that's 1. We've got divergence, that's 2. We've got the signal, that's 3. We're coming in an uptrend. Of course, price is broken. Price is broken. This 200 period moving average. Like I said, guys, when price breaks this 200 period moving average, it becomes an uptrend. It did break down a bit slightly, but it's still, so long as it stays above this area here, it's still just as good. So we've got stochastic, 2 on the stochastic, we're out on the stochastic, we've got the divergence, that's 2. We've got the signal, that's 3. We're in structure, that's 4. We're in an uptrend, that's 5. That's where you get the 5 confirmation. So mainly the 5 confirmations will only really come in when you're trading with the trend. That's the kind of trade. So long as you're trading with the trend, that's when you're looking to take this 5% trades. Now you're not always going to get them, but that's only if you're looking. That's only if you want to just trade based on the majority of your trades winning than losing, and you're not looking to martingale as well. Now, guys, I would advise everybody to use 0.3% of your account if you're looking to martingale. Less than 1% of your account, you start with that, and then you martingale up to 3 times. That way, you're just gonna lose about 10%, roughly just under 10% of your account. Depending on if you go to the third martingale, it would be 10%, just under 10%. If you go up to the third martingale, I believe it would be possibly 15 to 13%, somewhere around there. I'm not too sure. But if you do want a martingale, just bear in mind, guys, you at the third martingale or the fourth martingale, please do stop trading for the day. Please do stop trading for the day and come back in the next day and start again, please, guys, because this would actually stop you from losing more money than what you actually have to lose, and in the long run you will actually gain a lot more profit than lose money, because of course not every day is a good day. Today for myself, I think I lost about, today I think it was 5 to 7%. I was down today, but nevertheless, I've still got profit money on the line, so which is really good. It wasn't too bad. I think I took an extra trade just to bring my account back again, but I'm still kind of 5% down still, but that's okay because I can come back in tomorrow and we'll see how tomorrow is. Now, guys, I don't really like to take these white signals, just to let you guys know, because they tend to move a lot. Meaning, for example, the red signals and the green signals, as soon as you see them, they tend to go straight away in your favor. See the green one, go straight away to the upside. We take 5-minute expiry, guys. So if you entered here, you want to really try and get the tips, guys. Okay, try and get the tips. The top of the entry, so the wick, pretty much your entry point should be somewhat right there. That's the best entry. Of course, sometimes you won't get that. Sometimes you get here, or pretty much the close. I mean, try and get as much as you can here, as close as you can to the tip. But sometimes the close it happens. I don't always get the best entry, but sometimes it's just more comfortable to have it more or less here, so that if when price is going all the way down, it just makes your trading more relaxing. Same with the bottom as well here, the core trades. You want to take it as a tip. Of course, the close is just as good as well, but not all the time it's as good. We take 5-minute expiry. So as you can see, this trade would have came in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, well in the money. Same to here, it goes to here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, well in the money too. All binary options, in order for you to win a trade in binary options, so long as price is above this line here, you make a profit in the next 5 minutes, guys. So it's based on timing. So you can put as much from 1 minute to 5-minute trades, sometimes end of the day as well. There's actually a variety of time limit expiries you can choose from, but this strategy, I use 5-minute expiries on this particular strategy. Now, let's go to the white signals, guys. Now, let me explain this white signals. Right, as you can see here, this white signal, why it appeared is because it would have been probably, it would have started here, pretty much here, and then it's price has not gone down in the next 5 minutes, and it's actually pushed it a bit higher. Sometimes it would have, you might have got some trades, you might have just get it just in time and win the trade, but this white signal could have appeared here at first, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it looked like it came in the money, but it moved a little bit further up, so it repainted. So it was once upon a time here, but now it's here. But I think sometimes you can go up to your third martingale with these white signals. Just bear that in mind. So I tell everyone not to take the white signals, just take the red or the green signals, because those ones are, you won't have to re-enter the market as much, maybe as much as 1 or twice. Twice is really pushing it if the market is, or if you got a really bad entry, you may lose that trade. I can see there's a trade set up right here, so I may just take this trade here. Okay, now Euro JPY, I'm gonna take this trade here for 5 minutes. 5-minute trade right here. I'm gonna take this trade here, just to show you guys how the strategy works. Okay, now I've taken a trade right here. Now I think I entered in somewhere around here, just to show you guys how the strategy works. Somewhere around here. See, I got the signal here. We're in an uptrend, guys. Also, just to get a better win rate, if price is below this 200 period moving average here, you want to just take the red signals. If price is below the 200 period moving average right here. Now, same goes to the, if price is above this 200 period moving average here, you just want to take the green signals here. Don't take the reds, just take the greens, and you can put as much as 5% on that trade. That way, you're actually getting a higher possibility of winning that trade, as well as looking at the signal as well. Now, of course, not every trade is going to be successful, guys. Bear that in mind. Please bear that in mind. I lose trades as well, but just because you have a bad day today or you lose a trade does not mean that you're not going to make profit in the long run, guys. Just bear that in mind, guys. Okay. Now, I will be giving this strategy for absolutely free, guys, just to let you guys know. All you gotta do, I'll leave my email in the description, guys. Just email me, and I'll be happy to give you the strategy and the template for absolutely free of charge. Now, I can see now price is in the uptrend here, so I'm pretty confident we've broken on this. We've broken on this 200 period moving average here. Now, you see the stochastic. Let's have a look at the stochastic on this one here. The stochastic is out. It is out, so that's pretty good. Is it with the market? Let's have a look. Is it with them? Yeah, so we've got an uptrend. That's 1. Stochastic is out as 2. We've got a signal, that's 3. We've hit structure, that's 4. So yeah, this can class as a 5% trade. Now, I haven't taken 5% on my huge account, but I'm pretty confident that it will come in the money. But because I know I'm multi-gunning as well, so I think to take quite a small amount of trade, so that in case it doesn't come in my favor, I can re-enter again and make quite a decent profit. Now, Martin Gunning, guys, if you guys are new, let me just get a calculator. Now, Martin Gelling, you're going to use 0.3% of your account. So if you have $1,000 of your account, 0.3% of $1,000 is going to be $3 per trade. Well, with your starting trade, that's going to be starting trade. Now, I martingale 2.5 times. I know a lot of people martingale 2 times, but I tend to martingale 2.5 times, simply because that brings me the most amount of profit if I'm wrong, or if the market goes against me. I know I know with 3.5 times, if you go as much as the third martingale, when you make your money back, if you was to ever win that trade, what will happen is your first initial trade, you make 5 times your first initial trade. So it's, oops, some fly went in my nose there. So it will be 5 times your initial trade. So that means that if I was to win my last martingale, I'll make all my money back and 5 times my initial trade. So I'll be 5 times in profit. So I'll be around $15 or so in profit, and of course including on it, depending on what payout you've got as well. As you can see, I'm in this trade now. I'm currently in the money. Of course, right now it's quite quiet. Right now for me, it's about 7:30. The markets are quiet. As you can see, it's getting quite quiet right now. But in the evenings, in the afternoon times, around like 11, 12 o'clock, it gets really the payout gets really high, as much as I think it's 91, 92% payout, which is really good. And guys, if you do start with the IQ option, please do start with a demo account, guys. Practice this strategy for at least 2 weeks or so, or as much as you need to before you deposit. This is simply because you don't want to just jump in and start taking trades, because you need to learn first. You need to practice how the setup works and how the trade setup works, and know when to use these signals. And because of course these signals, they do tend to move a lot, that I'm gonna say is very true. But as you can see, the green signals and the red ones, they don't move as much. As you can see, I got the green signal here and it started to go in my direction, but the white signals, they tend to move, they jump a lot. I just want to let you guys know that. So there we go, guys. Let's see. I'm gonna wait for the next 20 seconds for this trade to expire, to show you guys live that this strategy does work. So there you go, guys. Got 10 seconds left. And that is pretty much it, guys. So thanks for watching, guys. If you found this video was very helpful, guys, please like, subscribe to my channel, as I'll be pulling out more content like this on a regular basis, or well, I'll try to anyway. And that's it pretty much, guys. Thanks for watching. That's Binary Mastermind signing out. Bye bye.